Hello everyone, this is the Prussian Prince, winner of Total War Warhammer tournament video. This is the Beta Flash tournament number 98, final between Panda Warrior of Agony Clan and myself, also of Agony Clan. So yet again, another team kill, so to speak, because we're both part of Agony. And funnily enough, Duck is also part of Agony, so I played him in the semis, and Panda played Achilles in the semis, whom he also beat, and Achilles is also part of Agony. So, Agony top 4 represent. Anyway, let's get down to business. So this is the best of 3, since it's the final of a Beta Flash tournament, and that's how the finals are, essentially. But anyway, let's just go over my composition. So what do I have? You can see my general here, General of the Empire on horseback. I've got a Witch Hunter here as well, and plenty of demis. Well, not plenty, I only have 3 demis this time around. But I do have... what do I have? I have... looks like a Spearman on each flank. Then I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 greatswords, so I went really heavy on infantry. Because I know that the dwarves have a really rough time dealing with greatswords with units such as dwarf warriors and longbeards, so great swords should trade very efficiently against them. However, what Panda has is, you can see he's got his Ungrim Iron Fist general right there, but he has how many gyrocopters? So it looks like 4 regular gyrocopters, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gyrocopters with brimstone guns. So yeah, this is pretty much a counter, exact counter to what I brought. Ooh, look at these guys. Dishing out quite the damage to my Spearman, but the brimstone guns do more damage anyway. However, I'm trying to split up my cav to go around with it like this, so I can. Oh no, what? I don't have any drawing tools. It's a bit sad. I should enable them. Anyway. I want to get my cav through here to hit Ungrim, and also through here just to hit Ungrim again. But yeah, I don't have the demis with halberds because really no large units for dwarves that I have to worry about. So picking the regular lances is a better choice because they're better against infantry. However, here we have my demis. I'm gonna be charging them straight into Ungrim Iron Fist. And now they're doing weird things, and they're gonna rout off the field. And they've done almost no damage to Ungrim. So that's not good. But I have more demis on the field, which I'm gonna be sending towards Ungrim. Ungrim is going downhill, which is very good for me, because this is gonna allow me to stop him with one of my demis. And the charge was massive, and now I have more units charging in. But that charge didn't do anything, because he was on foot. However, as you can see, his HP pool is dropping very rapidly to my demis here. In the meantime, I'm just... essentially what I'm trying to do here is kill the general, because if I kill the general fast, then... because he has all these flying units, he's gonna have to land the gyros. So that's my hope here. But as you can see, these demis are routing extremely quickly. But I've got the general down to, like... the thing is, I've knocked him down so I can no longer damage him, which is a problem. But now he's down to 1903 HP, and I don't know what these guys are doing. Okay, he got hit again, but... looks like the thing is that they're knocking him down, which means they can't do damage to Ungrim, and they're getting destroyed by gyros at the same time, which is not great. So now he's no longer knocked down, so he should be taking some damage, but looks like there's no friendly fire being done by these gyros, which is curious. They actually destroyed my demis. Must be because demis are bigger units than just like a single man. So the single man here, which is Ungrim, is not really getting hit that hard. In the meantime though, my Witch Hunter here is just going to get completely stomped by all these gyros. Trying to send him around. I think I'm just gonna go for an accuse on this gyro, then I'm gonna target it down, but that's the best I can do with the Witch Hunter right here. He is just going to die. In the meantime though, I've got my great swords pushing on through, taking so much damage. His general is running away, which is smart, because as long as he runs away, I can actually win this game. if I kill the general, there's a decent possibility that I win this game, but I have to do it fast, which I can because greatswords, as you can see, they're quite slow. If I am to look at their speed, 28 speed against 32 speed, so Ungrim is faster, but my gen is much faster than Ungrim, so yeah, but my gen is... He will not be able to kill Ungrim in melee. That is, so... That is a problem for me that I have to keep in mind. Looks like Ungrim has stopped, so now he's gonna actually get caught. Which is very good for me. That Panda is not moving Ungrim back. Okay, now he's moving him again. He's gonna turn around and start fighting me now. He's popping all of the abilities. So this is good for me. Because as long as I've got these greatswords in, I'm surrounding him with 2 greatswords, but I should stop engaging, stop blobbing all my greatswords. I don't know why I'm sending another greatsword. This is great. Because I've already got the surround on Ungrim. Sending more in isn't going to make my situation that much better, especially when the gyros are finishing off my greatswords like that. So now Ungrim is surrounded. He's taking massive damage because he is really just fighting. He's fighting against greatswords all on his own, so this is not the engagement that he would want. You can see him fighting over here. Killing some greatswords is really nicely done by him, but... Actually, what's his damage? He's actually... Oh, I didn't see the kills that he's got, but now he's dead anyway. However, here's the problem. So, now, the gyros have to land, which means they're on a clock because their leadership is going down, but they're gonna snipe my own gen here. Which is going to be really bad for me right now. I mean, I've lost so many of my units here, but I still have 500 compared to 40. It's just not enough. I need to spread out all my units here. If I spread my greatswords around, they won't lose as many men. So that is good for me. But the thing is, my general is actually routed off the field, so he's not dead, which is great. And as you can see, the leadership is dropping on these gyros, which is, again, great. Some of them are really low on leadership here, as you can see. Yeah. Still, though, it's not enough. They need to go down really quickly. He needs to land the gyros so that, yeah. Because leadership loss is going to be quite big here. It looks like they're actually gaining leadership, some of them, but these guys are getting shaken and they're about to rout. Had these guys all routed, this could have been very different right now, but he's just going to land them, finish off this greatsword here. He's now under minus 100 leadership. That is pretty insane. But now the gyros come down and that is going to be it. That is game 1. Really nice counter from Panda here with the gyro spam, but it beats demigryphs quite well, as you can see. As long as I don't bring any handgunners or crossbowmen, which I didn't, which lost me the game here. But anyway, this is game 2 of the match between me and Panda Warrior. I'm again playing as Empire, and Panda Warrior has chosen the green skins this time around. So let's see the compositions now, shall we? Well, as long as, well, we gotta wait for the game to load up, that is, first. And yeah, we have Azak for green skins, as the loading can tell us. So, I'm gonna slow it down and look at the builds. So what do I have? Well, as usual, General of the Empire on a horse, Witch Hunter, 2 demis on each flank. I did not decide to go 6 because 6 is a lot of demis and very good in some matchups, but not in all of them. Anyway, what do I have here? Well, you can see I've got 2 of these spearmen on each flank. Then I have 4 great swords in the center. So yeah, that's already my build. Now what do we have for the greenskins, aka Panda Warrior? Well, we see the Azak the Slaughter on Skullmuncha, that is. As for anything else, well, 3 Orc Boy Biggins on the right flank. Make that 5 Orc Boy Biggins in total, actually, and a bunch of goblins, looks like 3 of them. the rest, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 savage orcs. So really a bunch of savage orcs. Ooh, and look at this right here. Ooh, this is pretty cool. I like that. Anyway, with a witch hunter, I'm gonna have to try and accuse Azag. And I should be able to get the accusation off. Is he accused? Have I accused him yet? He must have been too far away because he actually... Nope. He Fate of Bunad my demis and I guess I couldn't get off the accusation? So that was really bad actually. I don't know if I was in range or not, but I guess I was in range, but I just didn't press it, which was pretty bad. Or it was like actually... That's really bad because look at this Demigryph Knight. Not very good situation for him, really. It's down to... Yes, he has 18 men left, but look at the HP on these demis. They're almost done. And that Vortex is doing quite a lot of work on my Spearman, but it's not done that much damage, but still. Okay, so here comes the engagement. This is precisely what the Greenskins want. A frontal engagement like this, my demis are not flanking. Okay, I'm gonna get into the Goblins. Nice charge into Goblins. It's going to kill them, but then... The Savage Orcs can come in and more Orc War Boy Biggins come in. I do stop these Orc War Boy Biggins with some of my demis, but my demis are not in great shape right now. As you can see, yes, I've killed a lot more than I've lost, but now we see these Goblin Wolf Riders coming around, which I forgot to talk about. They're gonna go for my Witch Hunter and potentially for Greatswords, and now this means my Witch Hunter cannot actually do damage. Well, I mean, he can still accuse. But yeah, now I'm losing a lot here. Still no accusation. Well, now I finally popped accusation, which should mean that Azag is going to take a ton of damage from accusation, really. But the Great Swords here, still engaging Savage Orcs, doing a ton of damage. Demigryph Knights coming around for some charges. But look at the accusation on Azag doing a lot of damage. Here I'm trying to snipe Azag with Demigryph Knights, but these guys do not have halberds. However, they're still gonna do significant damage to Azag, make no mistake, because they're still demis. Here though, Orc War Boy Biggins getting a nice rear charge on my Greatswords. My Spearman here doing a lot of work. I'm still sending around my General to try and hit the Savage Orcs from behind. But still, there's a ton of enemy units around here. All these Savage Orcs, yes, losing to Greatswords. Greatswords here still trading very well against Savage Orcs. But Goblins and Savage Orcs, these Savage Orcs are munching on my Spearman while my Greatswords aren't helping too much here. Yes, they're flanking, but still. Okay, so the demis here, they're gonna win against both of these Goblin Wolf Riders, no problem. But Azag is still alive, and yes, my General is still alive, which is very good, again. And the Spearman here with the General support should kill the Savage Orcs. Orc War Boy Biggins here dying to my Spearman, which is precisely what I want them to do. But I've lost the center to all these units of the Orcs. My demis engaging Orc War Boy Biggins, which means, yes, they will eventually beat these Orc War Boy Biggins, but not with Goblin support or other units supporting as well. This flank again is mine, and this flank should be mine, but the center has just completely crumbled for me. I don't have a lot of units left. So now I've kept the Savage Orcs there. I haven't actually routed that off, but I need to support my Spearmen here because they're on low morale. I need to make sure that they stay in the fight, and these Orc War Boy Biggins going down very quickly, as you can see here. My Demi's still alive here, but the Demis just cannot do enough because they got Fate of Bunad. Still though, if I had my Witch Hunter still, I would be able to accuse Azag and potentially kill them. He'd be very close to dying anyway. Because if you see, the accusation did so much damage to Azag. Still got my General though, and here I'm not going to engage him into Savage Orcs, but I'm going to try and do a rear charge here with him. He's already got 28 kills, but Azag is also coming in right now. He's going to probably Spirit Leech my General. Should do plenty of damage, and here he comes. Standard Ground, Wa, and Foe Seeker doing tons of damage. Where's the Spirit Leech? There goes the Spirit Leech on my General. I am, however, going to rear charge these Savage Orcs. My Spearman doing a lot of damage, but Greatswords routed off the field. And now it's just up to the General of the Empire to handle things, but looks like he is not going to be happy about things, and he's just going to be running off the field with the rest of the Empire army. So here you can see I've actually killed more than I lost, but the Greenskins deployed over double the amount that I have. Well, not really over double, but still. Lots of units here for the greenskins. Orc Boy Biggins definitely doing work against demis. 2 demis were neutered essentially, but the other 2 did a fair amount of damage. Great Swords doing work, but again, just the numbers of the greenskins pretty insane. And Azag, MVP of this game, killing Fate of Bunaing, demis, killing Witch Hunter, and doing tons of work essentially. Only 14 kills, but still. He did his job, and wow, Goblins 24 kills and 16. Very impressive. But anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, follow me on social media, and I'll see you next time.